Darling, so today I'm going to be showing you my Maybelline lipsticks in pink and brown. So the challenge for this video was to find Maybelline India lipsticks in the US. So that means that you can find these Maybelline lipstick products in India if you're shopping on Amazon, Nykaa, or Tira, but you can also find them in the US if you're shopping at Amazon or other places like CVS. And going into this, I have like different products that I've tried in liquid and like lipsticks. So for example, these are the Ultimate Slim lipsticks. I have them in 2 shades. And then I have a Vinyl Superstay, a Teddy Tint Superstay, and then like a regular Color Sensational. And then the one product that got canceled from this review was the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. Now this color just looked really bad on me, like it was too bright, and I feel like the color didn't really match my undertones well. So that's why I'm not going to be showing you this because it was really bad. But they do have a lot of other shades that you can definitely try out. I'll just warn you that I feel like the other shades are also like really bold, so unless you want like a super bold lipstick, then I wouldn't try this. But let's get into it. Alright, so here I have the Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick, and this is the shade Touch of Spice. Now I have this lipstick in different shades and different finishes, but this was the only one I saw that was available in India and the US, so that's why I only chose this shade. And if I open it up, it's basically like a pinkish brown in my opinion, so that's what it looks like, and I will show you what it looks like. So this is Touch of Spice, and overall I do like the color. I think that's something that you can wear for everyday looks. And they do make these in like different shades like I mentioned before, and overall I think they're like pretty comfortable to wear. They don't feel drying or anything weird like that. Next up is these Ultimate Slim Color Sensational lipsticks. Now what's interesting about these is I've never heard anyone talk about this, whether it's in the US or in India, but they do sell them in both countries. So I ended up getting 2. Now crazy story about this, I like ordered this online and then it didn't get delivered to my house, and then I like reordered it. They sent me something wrong, and then I had to go into the store and like exchange it. So it was completely crazy, but in the end I was able to get the 2 shades I wanted to try out. So over here I have more Taupe, and then I have more Mauve, and since these are slim, these are really good to put in your purse if you're on the go. And that is the one that it looks like. So this one's more like pink, and then this one is more brown. I'd say it's like a rustic, like orangish brown almost. So that is the brown, and I'll show you what they look like. The slim lipstick. So overall these are also comfortable to wear, just like the Color Sensational, and they are still part of the Color Sensational. They're just the slim lipstick versions. But overall, if I had to pick if I liked the Mauve one more or the Taupe one more, I would say like with this shirt I think I like the Taupe one more, but I feel like most of the time I usually use the Mauve one more. So let me know which one you think is better. Next up is the Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. Now this is one of their newer-ish products, but the Superstay collection has been around for a long time. And then this is the shade Mascara Tear. Now I got this in brown, but the reason I got this in brown was because I wanted to also try out their Maybelline Superstay Vinyl inks, and I liked the pink color of this, and I decided to go with the brown of this. So let's see how this one works out first. So this was the shade Mascara Tear, and I actually do really like this shade. I think it's like chocolate brown, but it doesn't look like super dark on your lips, which I think is nice. So that is the Mascara Tear shade. All right, now we have the Maybelline Vinyl Super Stay Liquid Lipsticks. So these are kind of new, but they're not like new. And I got this shade. It's like a pink shade called Koi, but I feel like it also has a bit of like a purple undertone or like cooler undertone to it. So it's definitely different from your typical like bright pink. Is the Maybelline Vinyl Ink Coy. I think the color shade, if I'm not crazy, is kind of similar to this more mauve shade, but I feel like this one is slightly like more vibrant. Maybe it's because it's like a liquid lipstick, it's a little bit more vibrant, but I do think this shade is more vibrant than this. But in terms of comfort, like since this is a liquid lipstick, it's obviously going to be a little bit more drying than this. So if I were going to like wear something for like a longer duration and I don't want my lips to be uncomfortable, then I would wear this. If it's like a shorter duration and like you're going to be on like camera or something, then I would prefer this. Alright, so it is now arm swatching time, and I'm gonna start with the pinks first. So let's use the Super Stay Vinyl, and once again, this is the shade Koi. And then now I'm going to do the shade More Mauve from those Ultimate Slims. And then now we go into the brown. So I have the Mascara Tear from the Teddy Tint. Touch of Spice from the matte lipsticks. And then finishing off with the Slim lipstick, which is the taupe color. And those are the arm swatches. So overall, I don't know what you guys think, but I feel like everything I swatched on my arm is like really complementing my skin tone. There's definitely like companies out there or like different lipstick shades out there that won't complement your skin, but I feel like all of these like complement myself really well too. So let me know what you think about the different swatches on my arm. And that brings our video to an end. So overall, I feel like I did like all of these shades and they all like complemented my skin tone pretty well. And if I had to pick my favorite, I would probably say the color Sensational Touch of Spice, just because like these are really comfortable in terms of wear, and they also come in like a ton of different shades, which I do have. So if you want to see like just videos on this style of lipstick in different shades, then make sure you subscribe below. Bye!